Well, nuts. So I thought I was recording and apparently I wasn't. So I did an unboxing. I showed off that there was lace still attached to the front of this wig that we're going to be going through today. And I don't know. I guess I had a brain fart or chemo brain, whatever you want to call it. But in any case, I'm recording, but it can't be necessarily the unboxing that I meant for it to be, or unbagging. So today's review is on Nell's wigs. This one is called Rosanna. Now, this time when I ordered her, Rosanna came in this kind of bag. And usually I get black mesh ones, so this is gorgeous. Now, she did come with a couple of goodies. There is a wig cap that came inside, and then a goodie bag, which I actually did not open up during the original unboxing. So here we go. And it looks like they're earrings again, and they look like this. So we can kinda, there we go, focus. Really cute earrings. Now, when I ordered Rosanna, the customization option was closed because Nellie was actually backlogged with a bunch of customization requests. Regardless, I went ahead and ordered her anyways because I really wanted to try her out. Surprise, she's a salt and pepper. And like I said, when I did the original, when I thought I was recording, she had a lace front that hadn't been altered yet. There were no customizations on this wig. So I've already cut the lace off. And so we're gonna miss that. Oh, and by the way, this is how my natural hair is starting to come in. Just want to kind of give you an update of how that's going. In the meantime, now that I've already cut the lace off, I wanted to go ahead and kind of walk you through some of the cap construction on Rosanna. So now Nell's wigs are synthetic wigs. The fiber is Futura Fiber. All right, so let's take a look at the wig cap construction. Now, as I mentioned before, because I did the unboxing already, I've also trimmed the lace. That's not the way it actually arrives. The lace is actually quite long, unless you ask for customization from Nellie. So I've already trimmed the lace. As you can see, the parting space up here is just a standard lace top. It's about 6 inches deep and maybe about, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches wide. So you've got a lot of parting space to have that realistic part line kind of thing. Now, unlike Rebecca, who I reviewed previously, this is not a monofilament top. This is a budget wig in comparison with Rebecca. So Rebecca retailed for about $135. Rosanna retails for about, I think it's $89. So she's got some lesser expensive features, basically. Like I said, not a monofilament top for one. Another difference is that, sure, it's got the extended lace front, but there are no ear tabs, okay? Instead, we've got these clips on both sides of where the ear tabs might be, kind of thing. So if you do have hair, you could anchor these ear tabs for stability on your hair. It's also got this clip in the back as well at the nape to also adhere the wig to your head. It's got a semi-extended neck or nape, and it's got the hook type adjusters for the circumference of the cap. The cap itself is about 22 to 23 inches, so average to average plus. If you have hair, it should be able to accommodate your hair, is what I'm trying to say. Now, this one also comes with a removable band, and it's got silicone in the band. And what it's meant to do is when you put it on, it's meant to help provide additional grip for the wig to stay on your head. Now, it's got closed wefting on the rest of the cap. There is stretch on some parts of the weft, so you are able to, if you have hair and you have a lot of it, put it on up and tuck it underneath, and it should be able to accommodate your hair just fine. And so again, this is a budget wig, and so it doesn't have some of the features that I showed you on Rebecca in the last video, which had more of the higher priced wig options, but still for a lower price. But this one's lower priced even than Rebecca. So let's go ahead and put Rosanna on my head. Go ahead and got a lot of space in here actually. So again, like I mentioned before, when it comes to those of you that have hair, and maybe a lot of it, you definitely have space to tuck all that hair underneath. Now you can see, here's the lace front. Now this will melt if you use, or blend in basically, if you use Got To Be glue or It Stays, that should melt it down. There are some other brands that you can use that will melt this hairline down so it won't look quite so noticeable. It's that extended lace front. Again, no ear tabs, so this is what it looks like on the sides here. Now what I would do, or what I would recommend to do, is to use either It Stays or some kind of wig adhesive to hold this down. I do have hair, so I can actually blend some of that in here as part of, you know, just having some hair showing in to kind of make it more blendable and more realistic kind of thing. So yeah, I would be using wig adhesive on here for sure. But look at this. So this is Rosanna. She is a long wig. She runs about 22 inches long, but she is a low density, so she does not feel heavy. At least to me, she doesn't feel heavy. I could get away with wearing this to work for sure. Now, 22 inches for me, maybe when I was younger, that'd be great, but right now, and because I plan on wearing this to work, I'm probably going to trim a couple inches off at the least. And when it comes to parting space, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get Rosanna, is because of that large parting space. I prefer to part my hair on the left side, and because of that lace top, I've got that option. And because she's low density, it's not super poofy. Now what I do plan on doing is I'll probably put some lift in this, so that way when I have it parted like this, it'll be a little bit more to the front, not quite laying flat in the back, because it's still kind of, if you want to call it box hair, it's kind of still got that. And so I plan on customizing it that way, and I'll probably put some longer bangs in here as well. Because again, I didn't ask for customization from Nellie this time because that option was actually closed off. She was full doing customizations for other customers. But generally speaking, if you happen to catch, or when you're ordering, if you happen to catch it when she is able to do customization, she will put bangs for you. She will make it shorter for you. She'll add layers. She'll add lift for you. I'll do that myself, but she will add lift for you if you don't want to do that, so that it shows, you know, a little bit more height basically. She'll make it curlier if you need to. And this is heat-friendly fiber. So this is what Nellie uses for her wigs. These are Futura fibers. They are synthetic, they are heat-friendly, and they are exceptional fibers. They feel so natural, like real hair, and they look like real hair. That doesn't have that unnatural shine that some other synthetic wigs might have. This looks completely realistic. Now I'm in front of an open window, so it kind of gives you an idea of what these colors look like. This is salt and pepper. That is how Nellie has it listed on her website. Now when it comes to this wig, it's shedding just a little bit because I've been combing through her. She has the salt and pepper on the top, but what she did was some peekaboo. So on the bottom part, at the nape, she's actually sewn in some platinum white hairs. So it's kind of a peekaboo thing where you've got the salt and pepper on the top, and you've got these peekaboo white locks at the bottom. So it's a wonderful wig. For a budget wig, this is fantastic, especially with these fibers. I have no problems with them at all. Rebecca continues to hold up, and I'm going to actually add Rosanna to my wig wearing arsenal when it comes to work wigs after I finish trimming the bottom. Now I will, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of lift, and then when I add the bangs in here, of course I'm going to have to fix that too, because as you can see from the front here, when it comes to this, it's not going to lay the way I want it to because it's been in that bag. It's been a little cold set. But just looking at it on its own, I mean, it's just fantastic. I went ahead and took Rosanna and gave her a little bit of lift as I was doing a part, so you could take a look and see how she appears after you give her a little bit of styling. because this is the way that I'm going to wear her to work. It's just like this. Again, with some bags and stuff like that. Now when it comes to her stats, so again, it's Futura Fiber, so it's excellent fiber. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. That's a 6-inch deep lace top that we've got in there for that parting space. The density is about 130% density, so it's very realistic, kind of like what normal human hair density would be. So it's not heavy, it's not high density, it's actually quite low density, so very natural. It feels very good on my head right now. It is heat resistant, and so you're able to go ahead and style it at curls, and once you're done with the curls, you can straighten them back out again. Like I mentioned before, it is a 22-inch long style. So if you're into long styles, she's fabulous. And I love long styles, but again, I'm going to wear this for work, so I will be giving her a trim, making her just a hair shorter so she's a little bit more manageable for me. Salt and pepper is the color, like I mentioned before. It is average circumference, so 22 to 23 inches. I'm a 21 3/4 inch circumference gal myself, and I'm wearing a wig grip, so of course I don't really need to adjust it right now, but I might actually make it a little bit tighter. It's a gorgeous style, and it's a great budget piece. And again, if you are familiar with using wig glue or wig tape, I mean, this would be a fantastic budget piece to be able to wear and not blow a whole lot of money on it. So here we go. I love her. So I hope you like this video. I hope it brought you some value anyways, or if anything, some entertainment, just to kind of, escape from things for a while. This wig right here is beautiful. Again, from Nell's Wigs, and she retails for about $89. So for a wig that looks this beautiful with these fibers, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Granted, she doesn't have the metal stays that a lot of other traditional, more expensive wigs have, but if you're not afraid of wig adhesive, definitely that will help to anchor this down. And if you're not a fan of wig grips like I am, the wig adhesive would be your next best bet. I myself don't mind about having the wig cap or the wig band, because I'm medicated for migraine. So if anything, it makes me feel more secure that this won't go anywhere, which it's not going to. I mean, it is on there for sure it's on there. But it's a gorgeous style. What do you think? Have you looked at Nell's Wigs? If you haven't, I thoroughly suggest that you do. I think you will love the styles that she has and the pricing that she has on them. If you're in the market for a wig, and let's say you just want to start out and you don't want to spend $100, $200, $300 or more on a wig, and you just want to see what's out there, I thoroughly endorse Nell's Wigs, just so you can see what's out there, and it's a good way to kind of tip your foot in the pool. So anyways, I am really glad that you came to visit, and I hope you make it a regular thing. If you love this content, please feel free to subscribe, even like the video. I would appreciate that, because it lets me know that there's folks out there that appreciate this. And as always, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. And we'll see what happens in the next video. Maybe I won't do a salt and pepper for a change. See you later.